The Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce hosts the Key to the Township Awards annually to recognize outstanding individuals and organizations in West Bloomfield. These awards celebrate contributions to the community, leadership, and business excellence. To tell us a little bit more about the awards is Executive Director for the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce. We have Suzanne Levine joining us on The Splash. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. How are you today, Kevin?
Doing just great, especially now that I have you here. Just want to inquire a little bit about this event. Just talk about it, because I'm very, very interested. Just explain the significance of the Key to the Township Awards for our community.
Well, we used to have an annual Key to the Township Awards event prior to COVID. It was great. It was a great way for the community to honor all the people in our community. And so we send out a nomination form, and it's based on not only the criteria on the number of nominations they receive, but basically how they've impacted the community. So we're so excited to bring it back. And it'll be this year at Wabi Country Club. And again, we have our fabulous Charlie Langton as the MC. And if you've seen him, he's a lot of fun. So it should be a fabulous event. And these are really great award winners this year. But this year especially, I think people were excited to have this again. And so I'm excited to host this.
Yes, I'm excited as well, watching some of the clips on Civic Center TV from the recent events as well. So can we just go back a little bit? Tell us a little bit about the history of the event and how it has evolved over the past 17 years.
Well, originally they had them before I was even in the chamber as a way to just honor people in our community, because they felt there's so many unsung heroes that deserve to be recognized. So they were kind of modest events. And then when I kind of took over, I like to do things in a big splash, as they say. So I tried to reinvent it and make it where we have a local TV personality, we have a raffle, we have beautiful awards. They get a couple minutes to, give a speech. And so, and then we had Charlie Langton, who actually is the most fun MC that we've had. And we're going to do some interesting twists this year, but we have really, really great, people. And I think everyone should think about attending, because this is a great way to show support for people in our community that really have impacted, either financially, physically, emotionally. I just think it's really a great way to honor them.
Yeah, I would agree too. I see people around the area who pick up trash, who volunteer their times and see different people at different events. And it's not often or at all, in most cases, where people who are citizens or residents of a community get recognized for some of the work that they do, cleaning up or doing stuff that no one asked them to do. But for you, the Chamber of Commerce and the community to come together, create this for that recognition, I think it speaks volumes. Now, real quick, for anyone who may be aspiring to be one of these nominees, what criteria is used to select the award recipients?
Well, basically, they just have to work, live, or play in West Bloomfield. So it's pretty broad. And then they have usually someone else submits it for them and explains why they deserve to be honored. It's in 5 different categories: leadership, business, young entrepreneur, and I think there's leadership, business, young entrepreneur, and health and wellness. And then I actually get to pick a chamber member of the year. This is someone who supports me and supports the chamber and goes above and beyond. And this year we're so happy. Kay Fawcett is our treasurer at the chamber, and people don't realize, but the board is not paid. So for her to do this, especially because she is an accountant, and you can imagine during those months with all the tax issues, she's pretty busy, but she still maintains a great way to make sure that I'm doing my job and that the chamber stays solvent.
Good. That further just explains how people are so committed to things like this, events like this that recognize other residents that help our community just be great overall. With me right here live on The Splash, by the way, Executive Director for the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce, Suzanne Levine, talking about the Key to the Township Awards that'll be coming up soon, just recognizing local residents and all the efforts and work that they've done as well. Are you able to tell us a little bit about some of the people who will be honored at this event, or is that a secret?
No, we revealed it.
Okay.
Our business leader of the year is Joe Barbat.
Mm.
He is, I believe he's the CEO and president of Detroit Prime Concepts Detroit. And he's amazing. He owns most of the fabulous restaurants in our area. He's committed to making sure that we are upscale, like Prime 29,
Mm-hmm.
Nara. He owns Wabi Country Club. He owns Aurora and the Aurora on the Lake. They just purchased in Commerce, and he's just a really generous, fabulous human being. And we're so happy to honor him because he's one of those unsung heroes too. He just wants to invest in our community, which is so important.
Yeah.
It's important for our schools and our community, but he also, you can see that the parking lots are full, so they do a great job of making sure that we are well fed, and it's a
Yeah.
great place to celebrate, parties or just, have a fabulous meal. So we're really thrilled, and he's part of the Chaldean community, which I love
Okay.
the fact our chamber is really committed now to working hand in hand with them. I think
Mm.
it's important. You know, I've explained to other people that there really is no, there can't be, you can't be worried about competition. I can't be worried about what other chambers are doing. I can only offer the best that we can possibly offer, and every chamber offers something else. But the Chaldean community is a very present here. And so I think it's really important. They've reached out to me. We do a lot of collaboration, but I'm really happy to honor someone from their community that has done so much.
Oh, it sounds well deserved as well for everything that they've done, and I love that you all are collaborating with the Chaldean Community Center as well. So speaks volumes. Great work as well. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I saw that the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce's mission basically just talks about bringing business and community together in some type of way. How do you feel like this event aligns with that mission?
I think it's great because if you look at the award winners, it's a very diverse group. We have Shana Johnson she's the president, and now she's the regional president of West of Henry Ford, system, and she is a phenomenal leader. I mean, Henry Ford the West Bloomfield is the largest employer in our area and a really important supporter of the chamber and the community. So we're really excited. So the way that we do that is if you can find a diverse group of people to honor, you are bringing people that maybe didn't have an opportunity to meet a Joe Barbat. Maybe
Hmm.
they have an idea that they can pitch to him, or a Shana Johnson talk about some of the, health and wellness issues. So I'm really excited because I think that the best way to bring the community and business together is to host as many events that is open to the public.
Hmm.
Anyone can attend. There is a fee, but it's just a great networking event, and it's a casual atmosphere and a fun one, especially since, as I say, Charlie Langton brings a certain dash of spice. You
Yeah.
never know, but that adds to the excitement of the event.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Man, it sounds so great as well. And I want to touch on something that you just recently spoke on. This event is open to the public, although we are recognizing, like you said, residents and business owners and organizations who made an impact. I want you to just talk about, because this is open to the public, why should just a general resident of Greater West Bloomfield community attend or support events like this?
The reason is that we really need these business owners and these organizations to be vibrant,
Mm-hmm.
to support communities, not just about the chamber, it's
Right.
about our community. The money that they pay goes towards our parks and rec and our library, our police, our fire department. It's our roads, everything. So I think it's really important. And for them, it's a great way to maybe get in touch with. We're going to have, I believe, Senator Bayer, Representative Noah Arbit. We have some officials there. So it's a great way for them to get to meet these people that they might not ordinarily get to meet,
Yeah.
and perhaps, tell them about an issue or find out a way that they can contact them.
Yeah, no, that's very well said. As a matter of fact, not too many people will get the opportunity to meet their local state representative and be able to have a one-on-one with them as well. So this gives them that opportunity to speak to them and other people in the area who are making great impacts to our community. Now, I do want to ask you, since this does take the effort of the community putting events like this together, how can individuals, organizations, or businesses get involved or sponsor events like this or future chamber events?
Well, that's a great question, and thank you, Kevin. They just have to contact me at the chamber at either wbloomfieldchamber@gmail.com, 248-626-3636. They can even contact me if they have another issue. I'm very great at sort of trying to problem solve, even if they're not a chamber member. I cannot begin to tell you how many people call me about different issues, and I direct them to the correct contact or resource. People seem to confuse a chamber with the government, and most local chambers are nonprofits. We are not associated with the government, but we certainly are connected to them.
Right.
We have their ear and they have ours, and they're very responsive. The current administration at the township is very responsive to the needs of the community, so they're always willing to listen, especially to legitimate concerns, because we want our community to thrive. And really be the best that we can. We are a jewel in Oakland County between our lakes and our library and our police and fire department and our parks and rec. We have so many things to offer here. So it's really important that they stay committed and let their voice be heard. And I'm happy to do that. But I am the voice of business. So I love, being a business matchmaker and trying to figure out how to help our businesses in our area thrive and survive. That's my mission.
I love that, Suzanne. The voice of business. That's my new title for you. I love that. That sounds great. And we appreciate all the information that you provided today. Appreciate you for even hosting and putting this event on. Any additional information you want to let us or our audience know before we let you go?
I just think it's really a fabulous event to attend. And we're going to have a little raffle at the end, which is always fun. And as I say, Charlie, you never know what's going to come out of his mouth, but it'll be fun. It will be a fun, great event to honor people in our community that deserve it. And just on a side note, our next big event is going to be our golf outing.
Okay.
It's going to be September 30th. I don't play golf. But I will be riding around in the cart to make sure everyone is well hydrated and having fun. And it's going to be at Twin Beach Country Club. You can also go to our website, westbloomfieldchamber.com, to find out all the latest and greatest events, because we have a lot of them every month.
I'm the same way when it comes to golf, Suzanne. I have some clubs, but I am not that good. So you probably have the most fun job riding on the golf carts. I would give you that.
Come and join me. You'll take your camera and we'll go around.
Yeah. There you go. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate your time, your information. Once again, Executive Director for the Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce, Suzanne Levine. We appreciate you.
Thank you again, Kevin. Have a great week.